If you're a power user, a gamer, or a creative, you know the struggle. How do you control multiple computers without your desk just disappearing under a mountain of keyboards and mice? Well, today, we're diving into a software solution that promises to clean up that workspace and seriously streamline your workflow. Let's get right into it. I mean, be honest. Take a look at your workspace right now. Are you looking at a high-tech command center or just chaos? If you're juggling multiple PCs, you definitely know the pain of switching keyboards, swapping mice, and trying to untangle that jungle of wires. It's a total productivity killer. But what if there was a much better way? You know, for years, the standard solution has always been a physical piece of hardware, the KVM switch. It's basically a box that sits on your desk and acts like a traffic cop for all your keyboards and mice. But as we're about to see, this old-school approach really comes with its own set of headaches. And here you can see the difference, plain as day. On one side, you've got the traditional KVM switch. It's clunky, it's often expensive, and it's just a magnet for cable clutter. But on the other side, you have the software solution. No box, no extra wires, just clean, wireless control. It's a completely different way of thinking about how we manage multiple computers. So this brings us to the hero of our story. Multiplicity KVM. It's a software-based alternative, and the whole idea is to give you all the functionality of a hardware KVM, but without the actual physical box, the mess of cables, and all the costs that come with it. So yeah, in a nutshell, Multiplicity KVM completely replaces a physical device with one smart, secure application. The goal is super simple. Free up your desk space and make your workflow way easier, all through a single piece of software you install on your computers. And the scale here is pretty amazing. We're not just talking about controlling 2 or maybe 3 computers. With Multiplicity KVM, you can control up to 9 different PCs wirelessly, all with the keyboard and mouse you already have. That's 9 machines, all managed from one single spot. Okay, so how does this all actually work in the real world? Because it's so much more than just moving your cursor from one screen to the next. Let's take a look at the features that make this whole experience so seamless. The software has some seriously powerful tricks up its sleeve. You can literally drag and drop huge files between completely separate PCs. You can copy and paste text and images, and it keeps all the formatting intact. You can even pipe the audio from all your machines into a single headset. And for security, you can lock and unlock all your PCs at the exact same time from one keyboard. It's all designed to feel as natural and intuitive as possible. Now, the real magic of the software comes from its 2 completely different ways of operating, and they're designed for different kinds of workflows. So whether your computers are right next to each other or miles apart, there's a mode that's perfect for you. First up, you've got Seamless Mode. This is awesome for when you have multiple computers sitting right there on your desk. Your mouse cursor just flows from one screen to the next, just like it was one giant extended display. You can even stack your monitors and move your mouse up and down between them. It honestly makes multiple machines feel like one big, powerful system. And then there's KVM mode. This is where things get really powerful, especially for remote work. You can access and control your other computers from literally anywhere using your one keyboard and mouse. And get this, it even works for headless systems, computers that don't even have a monitor plugged in. For any IT pros or people working on the go, this mode is an absolute game changer. Okay, so the tech is super cool, we get that. But why does this actually matter? Who is this really for? Let's break down a few real-world examples to see how different people can put this thing to use. Well, if you're a creative, imagine running a heavy video render on one PC while you're doing graphic design on another with absolutely zero lag. For gamers and streamers, you can push all your streaming software, your chat, and your music over to a second PC, which keeps your main gaming rig running at max performance. And for ID professionals, oh, it's a dream for managing multiple client systems remotely over a VPN. And you don't have to take my word for it. The user feedback really speaks to how reliable it is. For instance, one user just put it simply, the application is a solid utility to have. So far, no issues. That kind of straightforward feedback says a lot about how stable it is day to day. And speaking of day-to-day use, here's a quick little pro tip for you. Sometimes Windows might accidentally classify your home network as public, which can block the connection. But the fix is super easy and literally takes 10 seconds. Just follow these 4 quick steps to switch your network profile back to private, and you'll have a totally smooth, frustration-free setup. So let's bring this all home. What's the one crucial point you should remember from all of this? It really just boils down to this.
Multiplicity KVM is a software approach that's designed to be more efficient, way more affordable, and a lot more flexible than those traditional hardware boxes. The whole idea is to help you work smarter, not harder.
So it really makes you ask the question, right? Could a simple piece of software be the key to a cleaner, more efficient way to work with all your computers? It's a question that really challenges the old way of thinking about how we manage our digital lives.